Hey everybody, and welcome to your Thursday sports page. Concussions are not just an issue in the NFL, but also at the college and prep levels. That's why DeMatha Catholic High School is taking a major step to make sure their football players are safe.
Headache, dizziness, nausea, ringing in the ears, sensitive to noise or light.
Those are some of the symptoms of a concussion, but many players ignore the signs, opting to play through their injuries.
A lot of kids, especially this age, don't like to report symptoms, so that's why these sensors is kind of a eye-opening thing for me, just to keep an eye on somebody that might not normally report them.
DeMatha is the first and only high school in Maryland to feature the helmet-mounted sensors. It's designed to measure the impact of a hit and help coaches determine if a player has a concussion.
When a kid gets hit, depending on the magnitude of the impact, a light will go off, and the light will stay on until a coach or a trainer turns it off. Once they turn it off, they'll evaluate the kid and make sure that he's okay to continue participating.
We follow, standard protocol of return to play. They have to be symptom free, and then we gradually return them to play. We use a battery of tests here at DeMatha. We use the impact test as well as the BioSway test and the SCAT2 test for evaluation, and if something's significant, we always send them to their doctor.
According to the American Journal of Sports and Medicine, the average high school player is nearly twice as likely to suffer a brain injury as a college player. Most symptoms disappear within 2 weeks, but 10 to 20% still experience symptoms weeks, months, and even years later.
Basically, it's rebooting the brain. You have to totally rest and then come back slowly.
For DeMatha, these helmet sensors aren't just a fad, but a priority in ensuring player safety.
I think now, it's just focusing on all of the injuries at all of the levels. If we're able to get out in the forefront and protect kids and be able to recognize techniques and how they're becoming hurt, I just think it's good and helps everyone. Now, the helmet-mounted sensors are made by a company named Brain Century, and currently, every team in the Arena Football League is wearing them. Now to college football, the Bowie State Bulldogs suffered a tough 23-22 loss against St. Aslam on Saturday. The Bulldogs led 16-7 at halftime, so I asked them, what went wrong?
We didn't finish. We had an opportunity to win the ball game. We was up 2 scores going into the fourth quarter, and you got to win that type of ball game, and we didn't finish. At the end of the day, they won it more than we did.
It was a tough game. They were a good opponent. I think we did a lot of things to beat ourselves offensively and defensively. I think we were the better team, but they played better than us on Saturday.
What are you expecting from Morgan State?
Tough football game. Coach Hall and those guys have done a great job getting these guys together and implementing their offense and defense, and just a good football game.
I'm expecting a lot of intensity, interstate rival. They 45 minutes up the road. A lot of people that play on this team from Baltimore, so it's going to be a good atmosphere.
All right, a few things to know before I go. In the major leagues, the Nationals lost Game 3 of their series with the Braves. But hey, winning 2 out of 3 isn't bad. The Nats visit the New York Mets tonight at Citi Field. Meanwhile, the Orioles, they swept the Red Sox in dramatic fashion. They'll take on the Yankees in a doubleheader on Friday. And in the NFL, Washington is shuffling the deck a bit. Chris Baker is now the starting nose tackle for the Burgundy and Gold. Big Swaggy will be taking over for Barry Cofield. He's out at least half the season with an ankle injury. And that is your Thursday sports page.